Oh my goodness. Hey you guys. How you guys doing? For the past 2 days I have been feeling so sick. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in there, but it's really making me feel like I'm coming down with something. I don't know what it is. But it's really getting on my nerves. You guys, if you can, please take your medicines, to fight off any sick any illness in your system. But I haven't been related to eat anything. I took a few bites. Well, I took a bite off a pickle and maybe a sandwich, and that was it. It's been and Gatorade, water and Gatorade. I hope this shakes off because I don't like it. I don't like experiencing. Hey, you two cameras. I don't like experiencing, feeling hot and cold, and then you have to go shower because you done sweat it out. Your sheets. So I don't wish this upon anybody, but this feeling that I'm feeling right now is really making me feel like I'm gonna have to go to the hospital if it don't change because I gotta continue to put stuff in my system, and it's something how I've been trying to dehydrate myself, and it don't seem like nothing's working. It don't seem like nothing's working, but I'm gonna be okay though. Hey, dear Seth, how you doing? I'll be okay though. Hopefully, I can shake this off, whatever it is, because it's been having me bedridden for about 2 days. You know, I got up, tried to do something a little bit here and there. All of a sudden, I don't have an appetite, and I'm forcing myself to eat. But if it doesn't change by tomorrow, I'm going to get checked out. And I hope it's not nothing, like a flu or anything like that. I hope it's a small cold. But I haven't been feeling not feeling, but I haven't been having a runny nose or coughing up anything. And I hope that I can get that under control. Well, I hope whatever this is, I can get it under control. Because I don't really feel like being sick, you guys. I haven't been sick in a while. I haven't been sick in a while, and I usually don't even get, kind of a sicky feeling like I'm feeling right now. Like yesterday, guys, that the air wasn't on, but it felt like it was the air felt like the air was on, and all I could do was just stay underneath the covers. And then when I was underneath the covers, I'm still feeling like chills, So I'm gonna go get checked out. Hopefully, I can. We'll see what's going on because I'm not liking this, and I don't want it to affect any of my monies, that I'm receiving. For the month, whoever may call me, they need me. They really are depending on me. Like I told you guys, a few videos, they really are depending on me. So I gotta shake whatever this off. I gotta shake it off. I don't know what's the deal. I haven't had anything to drink that was in that has had any alcohol in it. I just been really been dehydrating myself. Hydrating myself so I can kind of get back to normal because I don't feel normal right now, and I'm a little bit fatigued. I'm a little bit fatigued. I'm a little bit fatigued, and and that's making me even more madder because I'm like, man, you would think that if you would think that being underneath some cover, you can sweat it out, whatever it is, but not getting any sleep at that on top of that too, and then you waking up to sweaty skin. I hate that. I don't want to walk around you know smelling like must. I don't want to have a musty smell to me, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I got to get this under control because if I don't, I'm gonna have to take a few days to myself again. Even though right now I'm supposed to be getting things together, but my health come first. My health come first, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm okay before I help anybody out. I'm just keeping it real, family or friends. My health comes first. I'm not worried about what people are saying about me, even though people want me to respond back to them. I'm not giving none of that any light. Honestly, it's a headache. It is. They can say like I said in that song. They can talk all they want to, but God still loves you and God He will have His last say, because I don't understand. A lot of what is going on. It's obviously some people got to deal with whatever they got to deal with, and I can't help them out. I can't. I have tried my best to give people the benefit of the doubt, but now since I'm finna be another age soon in July, I don't want to bring that into the new year. I can't bring it into the new year because it's really it's aggravating to me. It is very aggravating to me, and I don't feel like addressing certain things that has been said because people don't even know me that well to even say this and say that about me and my character. You know, do you guys know me to be a hoe? Do you guys know me to sleep around? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my goodness. But hey, let them have that. I'm gonna let them have it because I'm not gonna be trying to prove a point. I'm not proving points. I'm not proving points, and I'm not finna get out of my character, especially, especially when the stuff that you guys may have heard about me has already been said. So they can look. Them folks, they can talk to themselves. I ain't talking to them. I ain't gotta talk to them no more. Keep it like that. You know, look. If you ask me, take your subscription back. If you don't like me, you ain't gotta. If you got something to say about me, say it. But you can take your subscription back so you don't have to view me because obviously, whatever I'm saying, you gotta add a little bit into your commentary, and that goes for a lot of people. It's not just for one person. You know, I'm just saying. And when I do catch it, you know, don't get mad at me because I have an opinion. I have an opinion. I have an opinion about a lot of things, and just because you know I'm not responding in certain ways, I don't feel weak. Y'all may consider me weak, but I don't feel weak at all. It is what it is. I don't feel like I played myself for the past couple of days. I don't feel that way. I'm not crying about what I did a couple of days ago. I'm not crying about that. It is what it is. We all do the same thing. You know, it's just certain people, certain individuals, they would prefer, you know, not to give certain people light, and that's what I'm working on now. And I'm going to continue to work on that because some of these folks act like they really know me. They act like they really know me, and they act as if I'm just trying to play the innocent role, which I'm not. I told you guys, look, I done did some things, but at the same time, at the current time, I'm not thinking about being underneath someone. I'm not thinking about how much I got more than this person and that person. I'm just fine with it. I'm just fine with whatever I have right now. You know, eventually it'll change, but at the same time, hey, it is what it is. I take it for what it is. I take it for what it is, and ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad about it, about my situation at all. They can't. They can't. Nobody. Hell, because I bet you, if some folks didn't have what they had and they had the option to go back home and stay with their family members, they would do it. They would do it. They would do it. I am taking care of myself because look, if I don't take care of myself, no one will. And people don't think I have limits. Look, I have limits. I have limits to certain things that I do when I'm not on camera. People may assume in this and assume that, but I know what to do. I know how to take care of me, like I've been doing for the past couple of years now since I've been a young adult. You know, since I've been a young adult. Oh, I keep feeling that feeling again. I think what I'm going, you know what, you guys. I think what I'm going to get me some orange juice. That'd be something great to get some orange juice. I'm gonna give me some. I gotta see what else I need to look up and to see what I need to cure whatever I'm feeling. Because if I was in, people assume a lot about me, and that's just so crazy how all of what's going on in their minds is not really what's going on. It's not. And even if it was, that would have been my business. It would have been my business. Well, it's all right. We're different people. To Tanya, it's all right. We're different people, but different strokes for different folks. Everybody's different. But at the same time, if that's all that you can afford, take advantage of it. Because if you can't, you just be working it. You're working yourself to death. Won't be able to enjoy any damn thing. I'm just saying. I'm not cursing at you. I'm just keeping it real. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it because it's a lot of people that I know right now. They, they I would just say this. Their situation it's not as good. It's not as bad, but it's not as good as they would want it to be. So I'm grateful for my situation. I ain't gonna lie to you, grateful because I know it can change. This won't be a everyday thing, or what? Well, not everyday thing, but a whole. It's not gonna last for the rest of my life. It won't last. Mm. And even if it did, you know what? I still can be a man about mine and keep it real. Because I know people right now that fought for our countries and they still in some not so good conditions. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I'm grateful for whatever I have. Can't nobody tell me no different at all, at all. But yeah, but yeah, you guys, I didn't want too much of nothing. I just had to come on here and kind of get that out. Cause people they try to write things underneath my posts, something about, oh, go over and watch this person and that person. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't want that to affect my mood and my energy. Cause when I get off here, you guys, I really don't be upset like you guys may think I am. It's just in that moment, I'm gonna talk my shit, and then I'm gonna get on out the way, and let everybody else get up on the pound and do what they gotta do. You know, it is what it is. I never said I wanted to be the next big thing, at all, at all. But if you want to be the next big thing, y'all go right ahead. I ain't sacrificing. I'm not finna do nothing to the to the umpteenth power. Mm-mm. Not for no attention. Mm-mm. Not for no attention. And I really wish some people was around me that knew me, and they would know how this thing that's called the B sector goes. Because obviously they don't know that they don't. I don't know. They don't know how it goes that well. I don't know. They should though. You should. Yeah. But yeah, you guys, what is that smell? I know that ain't what I think it is, but I hope not. I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah. But I do want to say happy birthday to my sisters. They turned the big 21. It's a good thing that they are still at home, because sometimes some folks can't afford to leave the nest. So thank God they are still at home and helping out. So the low won't be on me. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. I can't say your names, but y'all know who you are. Shout out to y'all. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I would be having to do this and that and point B and look, go back to point A and point B. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Even though I still have a hand in helping my loved ones. I still have a big helping hand. That's all they can do is call me when they really know when they really need some help. Okay, and I'll be a fool to deny them of that too, especially when I can do it, whether they pay me or not. hmm But you guys, it's been real. I'm gonna try my best. Cause I'm waiting to leave right now. Cause I'm taking care of some things and I'm coming through for my family right now. So I'm waiting for them to get back from the movies, and I'm gonna have to get back in that bed or get back in the shower because I done sweated a lot, and I don't like that. I don't like that, and then I gotta get clothes out. I gotta get my clothes out the washing machine. Gotta fold them up, but I may wait till tomorrow to fold them up. But I'm glad I was able to get that done. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Whew. I feel like crap, you guys. But I thank you guys for listening for the time being, and you guys, thank you, love you, oh my goodness, YTC. Sorry, I'm trying, my mind when I get on here sometimes it just be racing, and I just be saying the wrong thing sometimes. But yeah, I'm proud of my other smile. They are twins, like I am. So I'm glad they are having a little celebration. I don't mind giving them a break because they need it. They need it. Yes, indeed, they need it because they do work too as well. Outside of helping our loved one, they do other things outside that door, which is a good thing. And they will be blessed for it, just like I was blessed for it for those months and a few years ago, really some years ago when the things that I've been doing now, I'm still doing them now to this day. You know, when it comes to help, I have been receiving the blessing, and I'm glad. And I don't take it for granted because it can easily come and go. But I am grateful for the wolf. I am grateful for what I do have. Yes, indeed, I'm grateful, baby. I don't have anything to really complain about. besides the amount of work. But at the same time, when you got to make that money, you got to make that money, and don't let it make you. Yes, indeed. But on that note, you guys, it's been real. It's time for me to get up on out of here. Yes, indeed. Look, you two, Cameron, they they both born. Well, I'm born on the 6th, and they're born on January 6th. It's pretty crazy. And we almost had I almost had another sibling to be born. Well, he was born on the 4th of January. He could have been born on the 5th or the 6th, but he decided to come on out. But good thing we ain't rocking that other number. We ain't rocking we ain't rocking that number. But I'm glad it came out like it did. Because my mom, she doesn't like that either. She doesn't like that at all. I don't know why. But her birthday's on the 16th of February. I mean, she's a Virgo, so she think about she be thinking like, oh my goodness, a 666. Like it ain't about that. It ain't about that. It just sometimes that's how the universe align. When it's sometimes you may have a sibling or uncle or anybody to be born on the same day that you was born. Yes, indeed. I don't look at it in that way as if it's a sign for badness. For something bad to happen. I just look at it as, hey, that's just how the universe. Well, that's just how that's how it was supposed to. That's how it's supposed to be, and that's what the Lord meant it to be like that. That's like I take everything out here, you guys. When it comes to, you know, when it comes to just anything out here in this world, I feel like whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and it's out of our hands. It's out of our hands when it comes to anything. It's out of our hands. It's gonna happen. On look, I would say it's just not to let whatever happens that's not so good keep us down, because you got to continue to keep your head up, and that's what I've been telling myself over the years. Just keep your head up. It may not be okay. It may not be like how you want it to be, but just keep your head up. If you have to cry it out, cry it out. If you have to, if you have to get your bottle of wine and listen to some music, and release, do it. If you have to take a walk, do it. Okay. If you have to be around some people that you may not want to be around, but at the same time they can help you a little bit with what you got going on, do it. Do it. That's all I can say. Just do it, and you'll be all right. We all got to go through something. We all got to experience these events that happens in our life. But yeah, I'm looking forward towards the future too. I just hope a lot of things are a little different, but hey, if it don't change, it don't change. It don't change, okay? But on the note, you guys, I'm gonna get up and out of here. It's been real, and I hope you guys have a blessed night. Peace, you guys, and I love you, Cannonballs.